We're picking up where we left off last time with the question, can we save money by shooting outside? In this second part, we'll focus our attention on the audio challenges of shooting outside. That's now on this episode of Video Answers. Last time, we learned that before you could ask the question on saving money by shooting outside, there was another question we had to ask. What kind of content do we need to shoot outside? B-roll or narrative? If you need to shoot B-roll outside, you're probably good. But if narrative, there were two challenges that we talked about. Do you remember? Lighting and sound. In episode 56, we focused on three characteristics of natural lighting: brightness, angles, and color. I shared how it's those characteristics that make shooting narrative outside difficult at best. So for this episode, we're going to explore the audio challenges of shooting outside. Sound, unlike lighting, is clueless when it comes to brightness, angles, and color. But like lighting, capturing live sound outside can have its own set of challenges. Why? Because natural sound is constantly changing. And just like lighting, those changes can be distracting. Now, if you stop to think about it, there are really only two types of outdoor sounds: natural and man-made. Natural sounds include insects, animals, birds, wind, or water. And man-made sounds include vehicles, airplanes, lawnmowers, blowers, weed eaters, and yes, chainsaws. And let me assure you, from my vast experience on this subject, setting up a camera outside is like flipping a switch for crickets, barking dogs, airplanes, lawnmowers, and chainsaws to do their thing. What had been totally silent before quickly becomes a cacophony of sound and thus a distraction. But even if these outdoor sounds are only sporadic, they are still problematic. Why is that? Well, a narrative film is usually shot with a single camera. The same scene is shot from different angles or setups and at different times. Then in post, all of those angles are put together into a single storyline. Let me demonstrate. Imagine for a moment that we're shooting this outside. Cue the crickets. Thanks. We film all of the wide shots for a scene, then the medium or close-up shots. But if we've got crickets on the wide shot and wind on the close-up, then when those shots are edited together, just like this, you'll instantly hear those abrupt changes, which is very distracting and gets you thinking about what's wrong and not the story. Now, the good news is that if those sounds are not major, we can use room tone to minimize them. If, however, they are major, we have to re-record and replace the dialogue in post. But that requires more planning, more crew, more equipment, more time, and yes, more money. So over these last two episodes, we've learned that when it comes to shooting outside, the beauty of outdoor lighting and sound can quickly become a beast. Which brings us back to the short answer, no. You usually can't save money by shooting outside. Now, do you have questions about video production? Leave a comment below or send an email to answers@comprehensivemedia.com. And if you like this episode, please hit the like button below or share it with a friend, someone you know who could use a little video help. To watch other episodes of Video Answers and find a variety of resources, head over to comprehensivemedia.com/video answers to subscribe. Thanks for watching Video Answers, the resource with video production help for your business.